Yeah, check the mic. Word up. OGBigsam holds the crown. With the fam, we run the town. Mad Monday with the general. Every move is fundamental. Wicked T Wednesday. Fridays high noon madness. Master content agility. Avoiding all the sadness. Always tune in to the network. Mr. White.
What up, man?
What's going on?
Bullshit.
We got a few things we're gonna get at today. The dream get an angel. The distraction, as it were, from the reality of Lamar Jackson by Dan Orlowski.
Are you bullshit, man?
The Michigan Wolverines are national champs. Amongst other things that we're going to be discussing on today. Just to name a few. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody going zone and the going zone for today.
Are you hold on before we get started? Are you telling me Dan Orlowski wanted a cookie for this imposter quarterback, Sam?
We gonna get to it because I've already got hit up in my inbox and my title seems to be going over everybody's head. But we gonna get into it. Freshman, what's going on?
Fresh, what's happening?
What's good?
Boy,
you came in just in time, bro.
Let's see, where do we want to start?
You can talk about what is it, Angel Reese going to the dream? What is up? Hey, I mean, go ahead, bro. I was just.
I might have did some ass backwards, but it's all right.
Yeah,
we did that already. We did that yesterday. The unicorn signed on the dotted line to make his tag official. Amongst other things, some of the things going all the way live. In the movement, in camp and whatnot. I think that kind of puts a kibosh on certain narratives concerning him. Even though there are rumors that are moving and shaking about certain playoff teams that are actively, strongly pursuing him and trying to get a deal out of Atlanta. But I don't think it's gonna, move or shake. I think him putting his Hancock on the franchise tag kind of lets those two particular teams know that he don't plan on leaving Atlanta. For those $15 million that he's gonna get on this upcoming season. What are we feeling on the impact of him signing and making it to the tag official?
Go ahead, Fresh. Go ahead, man.
What, you ain't got your opinion together yet? You need some time to think.
No, I'm about to say something. Go ahead, Fresh.
You always say what you got to say.
Go ahead.
But allow me to get my Mac on first. You did what I'm saying. Me, I feel like the only maybe maybe it's just me, but I feel like the only reason it took him so long to sign was because he was giving them time to get, a deal done. But since
Mm-hmm.
it's getting close time to, training camp and all that stuff, it's like, well, let me go ahead and sign this so I can at least secure me some money for now,
Right.
and then we can get back to working on the long-term deal. But I think he was trying to give him a chance to work on the long-term deal without, going through that and then getting the deal. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help the team. But it's like, Ian and them is like worried about the upcoming draft and then gonna worry about contracts. So we're gonna see. But I think he's definitely gonna be here for the long term.
Yep. Yep.
Well, all I can say is, we told you so. We told you he wasn't going nowhere. As Sam and everybody in this space has said, Kevin, every tight end in Kevin Stefanski's system is always balled out. So, hey man, welcome back, Kyle Pitts. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
I did like you said, man. When you seen all the players, you know what I'm saying, the pictures of everybody coming to the voluntary workouts, Kyle Pitts was about the happiest motherfucker on the damn picture. The man is happy. The man is happy to be here, bro.
Well, a lot of that has to do with the fact that he's 100% healthy, coming off a pretty, good season.
Yeah.
So and I mean, and then you got the way Atlanta has handled their business, contrary to popular opinion being ran out of here. I see, this is the thing what I hate about, when guys, certain people, decide to make these particular anonymous assertions about the Dirty Birds. No, put a name on it.
Please,
you know what I'm saying? Put a name on it. If you feel like, Atlanta looks like they don't know what they're doing, put your name on it. Stand on that. Stand on it. But you make it anonymous because you saying something stupid.
Oh yeah, you put a name on it. We don't fry
You know what I'm saying? And your ass to get drugged. Y'all motherfuckers out here hiding behind these anonymous quotes and shit. When you're being cowards. To be quite honest about it, you're being cowards. If you're gonna say it with your name on.
Please do.
You got the little low rated networks out here trying to push the Falcons don't know what they doing narrative. Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
They've addressed all issues, especially defensively, filling holes where it's necessary. You bring in 2-3 receivers, a tight end, you know what I'm saying? Running backs and shit, but y'all behind pushing the bullshit behind the scenes, trying to push this Falcons don't know what they doing narrative. All right, okay, all right, but you brave enough to say it, but you ain't brave enough to put your name on it.
It's a thing for people and execs and them to talk trash about us. I don't know why, but it's so easy for them to always want to slander our name and throw some stupid stuff out about our team. But it's like, when we doing good and we making moves and they actually are making sense, they ain't quick to give us the compliments and all that, but they quick to throw disrespect at us.
Right.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird, NFL.
Yeah.
Just
saying. Oh, don't worry, because whoever this person is that's saying this, and we know who you are, you're gonna get fried, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And then
Um,
9 times out of 10, them the people they probably be asking be somebody who be hating the Falcons anyway.
Oh, if
So
it's who I think it is, he definitely getting fried.
like it's like, bro,
you know, executives from other teams
yeah,
making these
like
anonymous assertions
Okay.
in
it's one,
Sports Illustrated or ESPN, the magazine.
yeah,
Like put your name on
And put
it's
stop.
kind of like that year.
it.
What was it? What was that our Super Bowl year? They had that dang news reporter from a different, I forgot what dang team he was. He came down here and he got to asking. He asked a whole bunch of people who aren't Falcons fans and who aren't from
Matter of fact, it was a ESPN Channel 2 affiliate. And he wasn't from here. that assignment should have been given to somebody local. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was done on purpose. Because every person that dude talked to was not from him.
exactly.
Was from across the water, fans, Green Bay Packer fans,
Yeah, he talked to a Steelers
Patriot fans,
fan.
Chicago Bear fans, Steelers
Yeah,
fans.
like,
He didn't talk to damn Falcon fan around him. Number one. Number two, the part of town you was in Midtown.
Right.
You in Midtown. You ain't down there by the dome. You ain't downtown in the heart of the city on Peachtree. You know what I'm saying? Near 5 Points in the underground where you gonna run into some real Falcon fans. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, you know what? ESPN could suck a camel dick with acid on.
and that's how they be doing this. Like they be doing stuff like that. It's like, bro, y'all be asking people who aren't fans of this team or who ain't from Georgia at all. Y'all asking them. It's like, bro, go find a real fan, man. Y'all bull crapping. Y'all know Georgia is a mashing pot. Everybody likes to come to Georgia. Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah. And we've had some little movement, little activity out from around the league. The Raiders are re-signing their tight end Ian Thomas. You know, he read up with the Raiders. 1 year deal, which makes sense. The young man's coming along. You know what I'm saying? They'll one deal him for this season and next season. And you know what I'm saying? If he keep, you know what I'm saying, growing like he's growing, you know, because they gon' get Bowers first.
Of course.
They gonna get Bowers first. They gonna handle Bowers first. You know what I'm saying? So he'll get the one, you know what I'm saying, the one and one until, you know what I'm saying, until they get tight end one, you know what I'm saying, checked in and filled out, you know.
Mr. Fernando's on his 30 visits with the Raiders right now.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What else we got going? Oh yeah. Down there in Tampa Bay. You know. Down there in Tampa Bay. I think, you know, we have love for, you know. I know Mike in my Mad Mike voice. It garbage ass motherfucker.
Yeah, it makes a whole bunch of sense now.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Zach Robinson boy. Go down there with Zach Robinson. Boy. Yeah, that's Zach's boy.
Yeah, no wonder he was out there over Cliff Blair and Drummond and Nick Nash and them. Yeah, this was your guy. This is a buddy of yours.
Yes. Laughable moment. Laughable. He laughed.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was something else. Okay. Let's see.
I forgot, since I wasn't over here yesterday, I wanted to bring up something from last time we was on. Remember, we was just talking about how Ty Simpson was supposedly like the Cardinals
Uh-huh.
might have been a spot. I sent a little link to a video in the chat. And as soon as after we got off the show, I seen it. Daniel Jeremiah and Bucky Brewster was talking about the exact same thing.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, yep, Cardinals. Cardinals is definitely. I think they're definitely going to be. If the Raiders don't get Fernando, the Cardinals are getting Fernando.
Right.
But it's crazy though. They're trying to push Ty Simpson to be a top 5 pick then now if he goes to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
That's funny. That'll be the first time I've seen the media hype somebody up into a first to a first for a top 5 pick. That'll be the first time I've seen that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see him get somebody drafted in the first round for all the
The hype machine will run them up through there. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If that happens, I mean, because there's a lot of smoke and mirrors going on right now. With their situation. There's a whole lot of smoke and mirrors that is happening. Right now.
I think the Jets can be to be the ones that mess it up though.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there's nobody thinking about them, they're gonna be like, oh, y'all forgot about us. Go ahead, put this card up here. Go ahead and go. Yep. Go ahead.
Because if the Raiders fuck this up and pick Ty Simpson first, and because honestly, I think they've already messed it up because I don't think the Mendoza camp was happy about Kirk Cousins being in the building.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's some moving waters that are going on right now.
They could have seen what Kirk Cousins did last year.
Yes. Everybody, a lot of people, 31 other teams saw what happened here in Atlanta with Kirk Cousins.
I'm like, I don't know about if I want my son to be up around this man.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot. I mean, so he probably could have put a kite out to New York or Arizona. You know what I'm saying? A couple other teams up through there that might be, quarterback hunting. You know what I mean? Because I put it like this: I'm gonna be surprised, but I'm not gonna be surprised.
What's gonna be a big tell is if he don't go on no other visits.
Who, Simpson?
No, if Mendoza don't go on no other visits.
Yeah, right.
Only visits the Raiders. That tells you
If he only works out and interviews and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, with the Raiders, and then there's no other reports about him seeing anybody else did. That's definitely gonna tell it all right now.
If they don't pick him and that happens, ooh, that's gonna be some sore. It's gonna be some sore cheeks. There's gonna be some real sore cheeks around here.
You pass up on Mendoza for Ty Simpson, but somebody in the front office need to be fired.
Look,
better run up there and tell them y'all made a mistake.
I'm looking like Tom Brady. Can you explain this, bro?
I mean,
the GM, whoever, somebody need to answer to this.
What? Let me see. My pick list is rolling right now. I know Jets are third.
Yeah, the Jets.
Now the Jets are second.
The
The
Jets.
Jets are second.
Cardinals are third.
Arizona's third.
I
Yeah.
think they are.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, it's gonna be.
They fall right behind each other.
I know.
Raiders, Jets, Cardinals. Here, matter of fact, I'll look at this to make sure.
What is Arizona? Arizona took mess around and take Todd Simpson.
Yeah, it goes Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Titans, Giants is the first 5 picks.
Oh wow.
Titans and Giants are not picking a quarterback.
They're not picking on them.
So
Those who are definitely not picking a quarterback.
Yeah.
You think Tennessee don't take the offensive lineman or something?
They have to.
Better.
They don't. You got to build in the trenches, bro.
They have to.
I think the Giants either. Shit, I don't know the Giants.
The Giants are going to be the Giants are going to pick a receiver or either a defensive lineman.
They need to pick an offensive lineman. They need offensive too, though. If anything.
Now, if that is the case, the Giants will probably be where the first offensive lineman come off the board then.
Yeah.
Well, no, the Titans.
Well,
Titans and the Giants will be the first 2.
Well, I'm looking at Robert Saleh and defensive minded and what do the Titans need on defense?
Secondary and probably linebackers.
Because you're right, because the mock drafts do have the Titans taking a cornerback at their spot. Every mock draft that I've seen, and now that I remember, every mock draft that I've seen has had the Titans taking a cornerback.
Yeah, they need it. Because remember, they let Snell go. Well, that Snell.
Snead, yeah.
He's still a free agent, too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tennessee don't really need no defense, huh?
They need help on that back end.
Yeah, they need help on the back end.
Now, what do you think, Fred? Let me ask, what do you think the Jets need in this draft?
Shit.
A laundry list of shit.
The same dang thing, pretty much. A quarterback, a corner, some safeties, some linebackers.
The Jets are going to pick a quarterback. Probably if the Raiders don't take Mendoza, the Jets will.
If the Raiders fuck around and pass Mendoza for Top Simpson, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I mean, a lot of these I think that the top 3 is going to go the opposite of what a lot of people are thinking about this quarterback draft. I think it's going to be three straight quarterback picks.
Mendoza,
first 3 teams are guys who need quarterbacks. Really.
Yes. Simpson, Mendoza, and Pavia are coming off the board in the first 3 picks. Now that right there, I will be shocked if it don't happen that way.
Shit, what do you think?
I mean, honestly.
Shit, what do you think Haynes picked?
Haynes is going to be, 3rd, 4th, or 5th round.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I kind of want it to go that way. I kind of want it to go to 3 quarterbacks first.
Yeah.
Because when you look at it, that'll set us up even more for a defensive pick, depending on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We know some receivers are going to go for sure.
Of course.
Some offensive linemen is going to go. It's not going to be a lot of defensive picks in the first round, I don't feel.
Well, these mock drafts are saying the opposite.
Yeah.
These mock drafts, there's a lot of mock drafts that I've seen have 10 or 11 defensive players going in the first round.
Man, I'm looking at this thing, man. They said they got the Rams taking Lemon from USC. Wide receiver.
Yeah, Ski, he did. We talked about that on yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Haynes, he had us and Carolina on his visit list for
Oh,
for this week. So yeah, that's yesterday's news.
Because the Browns are right after the Giants.
yeah,
So Browns, Commanders, Saints.
yeah,
The Browns they right after the Giants.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Jeremiah Love might come off the board right there.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
That is
Right there in Cleveland.
Because old boy Juke, he broke his leg last year. So
They don't need a running back, bro.
Dang.
What up,
hey,
sis?
Sonya.
What's up? What's
What's
up?
good? What's
Not
good?
much.
What happening?
What's up?
He slid in here smooth. I didn't even notice. Hey, I looked up and then just see the purse. I was like, well, damn, where'd she get in here? Okay.
I'm like to surprise y'all.
He came in quiet, boy. Quiet today.
Smooth.
Yeah. You mess around and be a accosted victim. She don't make no noise. Get
I'll
up,
sneak up on you. Yep.
get up, nigga. I got the half. Come here. Come here.
Lord.
Show me that ass, nigga.
What the hell,
Hey,
Sam?
leave you nothing but your drawers out there
Damn,
in
what
the
the
middle of the
hell?
street.
You know what?
That's
You ain't
crazy.
shit for that. You know you ain't shit for that.
Oh, don't be mad because you can't talk that shit.
If you catch me on a good day, oh yeah,
We talking heads.
I got a party. I got a
Reach
party.
for the sky.
I got a
You're
party.
right.
Everybody in this space, you know, I got one smart potty ass mouth.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
That mouth is slow and low brain activity.
Sam,
Damn.
go to hell, okay?
Well, baby, since you just getting in here, we'll circle the block real quick and let you give your thoughts on Unicorn putting his John Hancock on the franchise tag.
I mean,
Making it.
he ready to be here. He
Yeah.
want to be here. And I was listening to y'all, and you know why he happy?
Right.
Yeah, I can say he healthy, but it's because he knows ain't no bullshit going on that a motherfucker is in Tampa Bay.
Let me slide the couch right on in.
Oh Lord. This you might play on that couch about 15 minutes.
Also, I was gonna also say he also knows that this office is going to incorporate.
Yeah,
tight
I gonna say that too.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that too.
I mean, you when you look at the situation, of course he's happy. You got a veteran tight end in here with you who's been here before, who you know what I'm saying, and who's tight with the El Presidente. You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite sure him and Hooper done had some conversations.
All three of them, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and talking about Stefanski's system because he Hooper played in Stefanski's system. So I mean, you got that. You know what I'm saying? So the familiarity, the chemistry is gonna be at a premium. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for Unicorn to take another step forward, a real big step forward in his progression.
I can't wait to see him in that new uniform.
In his offense. I mean, I can say the same thing about Unicorn that I've said about the Mustard. Okay, and Joku had a career year in the fancy system. What you think Unicorn gonna do?
Ooh,
right.
It's gonna be dangerous.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all been hearing me say all the time. Nick Chubb ran for 1,400 yards, and then what y'all think Bijan gonna do?
Exactly.
So I mean, it is it's a little bit fun to see things go as planned.
We got a fresh start.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. Now, speaking of fresh start, these Atlanta Dream
I know.
got themselves an angel.
That's why I said yesterday. When's the last time all our teams doing something good in
Mm-hmm.
1 year?
You know, the Atlanta Dream got themselves an angel. You bring,
That's
and
the second one now. The second time we got an angel.
mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Angel McCutcheon. Shout out to Angel McCutcheon. You know what I'm saying? We get a prime time rebounder, a premium defensive player, in Angel Reese, in these Atlanta Dream uniform. And I'm hearing little Dynamo Kennedy might be coming back this way too.
Oh wow!
You know, yeah, okay. I'm keeping an eye on that. You know what I'm saying, little situation. But you know, Angel Reese is in the building. She tweeted
What's up with other girl?
Who?
The one that came in last year, Grinder.
Brittany, she still here.
Oh, okay. I thought she signed a 1 year though.
It don't look like she going anywhere.
Ooh, this team finna be ooh.
It don't look like she going anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you remember when she went through Atlanta Airport with some weed, so hey.
Angel tweeted out this morning, ATL Barbie.
Oh, they're gonna say that too.
Yeah, she's in the building. You know what I'm saying? I think Dream gonna be a little busy, you know what I'm saying, getting these contracts together. You know what I'm saying, to solidify the core. I mean, that front line gonna be hell to tell it. BG,
I'm gonna have to go to a couple
Angel,
games this year.
And Rhino. Ooh. Okay.
It's gonna be nasty.
All right, let's run it back. You gonna get back to that game and not lose it this time. Bust Indiana ass. But I mean, contrary to some backlash, as long as she and him giving us, 14, 15 boards a game, to 12, 13 points, a couple of steals, a block or two, I'm good with it.
She's gonna bring that feistiness down here.
Yes, yeah, that too, that in your face, you know what I'm saying? She's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
She's a dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm happy about. That's what I'm concerned about. You know what I'm saying? Her play on the court.
And you do know when Indiana Fever come down here, the other person.
I mean, well, that's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
They're probably gonna move that game to the State Farm.
it probably.
Right.
Probably, maybe. It might be a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But good things are happening here in the ATL.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Was that you, Fresh, that put this? Yeah, freshman.
Yep, that was him.
Who that, Oppo?
Yeah, you know that was me.
Yeah. Who that?
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah. You already know.
No, you don't.
Go ahead and let this happen.
Yeah.
That was the reason why I also said, go ahead and let them three quarterbacks.
Yeah. Is that the people's mother?
Yep.
You already know it.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah. He looked like he need to put that. He need to keep putting some red and black on.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It comes down. I mean, there's a few scenarios that may not come to fruition. And I'm gonna stay where I have been on the Falcons' activity in the draft. I feel like if there is someone that that they really want, I think they're gonna go up and get him.
They might jump back in the first round.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. If I think if there's somebody that they really want that they feel like it's not gonna be there in a second, I think they will make that jump. You know what I'm saying, into the first round to get that person. We don't know who that person is now. They have been to multiple pro days, and one thing that I have noticed that they have been in linebacker rooms at all these pro days.
I wouldn't be surprised if they might jump up and get him.
You know what I'm saying? You know, the mullet, Krager, Rodriguez, the young man that I was talking about a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Because they have been, you know what I'm saying, visiting and sitting with and interviewing a lot of linebackers out of this draft.
You only got 1 year deals on all your linebackers. Actually, there's nobody signed past this year. Yeah.
I think this year is going to be a prove it. If you don't prove it, you won't be staying. Type of situation.
Right.
If you prove it, we got something for you. You know what I'm saying? We'll take that next step. Like that's the message that I'm getting from a lot of the front office movement with what they've done and how they've done it. You know. If the people's money comes to the ATL, I know we ain't gonna be able to stand fresh.
I bet you they ass ain't gonna. I bet you they ass ain't gonna say we don't look like what we not doing.
Right.
I can't believe they still saying that shit. They always want to put us down.
They can go play traffic with that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they just dive off of Spaghetti Junction then.
Hey. On last night in Indianapolis, it went down to the score of 69-63. Michigan, national champions.
That was a good game though.
NCAA men's champion. Yes, the score is indicative of what the game was. I also want to apologize to the masses because I was having some extreme technical difficulties. That's why I didn't do.
I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I was having technical difficulties with stick. You know what I'm saying? I had to, which I won't be able to financially happen until after to the end of the week. So unless I have a miracle that pops up, we're gonna be playing it by ear with certain things. Going forward, but I would like to apologize. I wanted to be doing the national championship game, but you know, the BS forces in the atmosphere wouldn't allow it to happen. But now with them winning, now the conversation, you know, gets even louder. And where they fall in Michigan lore and history. Well, you have that 89 championship squad, and you have the Fab Five. That is in this conversation of the greatest Michigan team of all time. You know, I still stand with Fab Five 1, that 89 team 2, and this team at 3. You know, argue with your mama on that. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm just saying, how are we feeling about Michigan winning it and their place in Michigan history?
Somebody called down and checked on him, man.
Yeah. He might be over somewhere with no clothes on.
Hey, he done changed his name in the chat.
I know,
Mr. National Champion.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm be honest with you, man. That was a hell of a game last night. Them boys, man. They looked damn good yesterday.
It was their defense.
Yes.
Cause that's the first time that they didn't blow nobody out.
Both teams
But both
played at a premium.
Yeah.
yeah.
Again, that the score is indicative of what that game was.
At one point, I thought UConn was gonna come back.
Yeah. There was that was one of the better national championship games. The most recent one that I could compare to was going back to that Villanova and what's called a couple of years ago. That game with the last second shot. That was one of the better games to be played.
So you telling me after UConn lost, Dan Hurley wasn't crashing out like you always do? I got 9 books. He wasn't crying and trying to break no glasses or nothing.
Yeah.
Who?
Dan, you everybody know Dan Hurley. Every time he lose and the shit don't go away, you know what he do. He don't crash out, he don't break some damn glasses, and he don't do what he always do.
Well, I ain't never seen him crash out.
Oh, Dan Hurley be crashing.
But Dan Hurley is quickly becoming one of the better coaches to do it.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, this being his third national championship game in 4 years.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, they'll be back.
Yeah.
They will be back.
Mm-hmm.
But that happened. That was great. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the better points of the night. Hawks in a thriller with themselves with New York with a 3-point loss.
Dang.
Yeah, they lost that game.
That was the first loss. That was the first loss they had.
108, 105.
Oh, that's close.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah. But yeah.
Was this their first loss in a while, Sam?
Since losing to Houston, yeah. They had to won 5 straight.
Like you said, man, House be fine, bro.
Yeah, they'd be all right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shake it off and they'll bounce back.
Yeah. Now we gonna get to the meat and potatoes.
Yep.
All right. The trending conversation, the aforementioned clown act, so to speak, that has been said, but Dan Orlowski had a lot to say about Lamar Jackson not showing up to OTAs. It turns out he was in the building. All right. Now, I'm gonna say this. Okay, and a lot of people are trying to clown Dan. You know what I'm saying? And my response to it, and Jane, you probably, saw what I had to say in the chat about it.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all want to give Lamar a hero cookie for being in the building? That's probably what he was all doing, just being in the building. Who said he was actually doing anything? There was no report of him sitting down with coaches, self-scouting, getting the notes, something, getting familiar, what I'm saying, with the scheme, whatever. There was no report on that. He was in the building. Okay. My outlook on the situation is this: Dan Orlowski, supplied a distraction from the reality of Lamar Jackson's situation, in Baltimore. That's the way I look at it. Dan Orlowski supplied supplied the national media with a flagrant distraction. You know,
So they know what's gonna happen.
in this particular situation. Now, you know, because again, like I said, there's seem to be a whole lot of reporting on things, but what's not being said is, he was there working out. Did they say it? No, they just said he was in the building. There was no report that said, he was, in scheme meetings, with the office of staff, getting to figure out, getting started to figure out where he's going to fall in Todd Monken's system. No, that was not a report. It was just he was in the building.
I know why he was in there. He was eating some cookies.
Yeah, eating cookies and drinking Sprite.
So you telling me he's getting praise for doing something he's supposed to do?
But then, just being in the building, that's not necessary. Who's to say that he was actually doing something that he was supposed to? Just being in the building don't mean that he was actually doing.
He's supposed to be there. What the hell are they making the whole conversation about? Your ass supposed to be there.
You see, the thing was the distraction is Dan Orlowski bungee jumped off a cliff about him not being at voluntary workouts and OTAs, and then there was this whole aha moment. He's in the building. It turns out he is here. Okay, he's there.
Okay, so yeah, why he?
But y'all ain't saying what he's there doing. Yeah. You're not giving no positive report. Sitting down with the coach, meeting with the coaches, and none of that. Yeah, none of that has come out. It's just, he's in the building.
In the building doing what?
Passing out barbecue plates.
Yeah, right. You know what?
I did. Hey, Fresh.
Yeah.
What you think about that dude I just put in the chat, man? You know anything about him?
That was my first time seeing him.
Yeah,
I have to go look him up.
Put something in the chat. We're looking at another draft.
Who?
What's his name? Joe Royer from the tight end from Cincinnati, University of Cincinnati.
He finally graduated.
Okay.
Sam, don't do that. I've been. What the hell are you talking about?
You know what?
You know what? No, we're not. Nope.
Did I say you?
You said he finally graduated. I'm like, you must be taking a shot at me like you always do.
Did I say you? I was talking about the damn tight end shit. He been there for 5 years? Shit.
5 years? God damn.
Hell, that's what I'm talking. You know what? Kid dogs will holler.
Man, leave me the hell alone, man. Get on my
shit. Yeah. He Cincinnati has produced some good tight ends.
Nah, he would be a solid pickup for us too.
He picked up, they picked up some. Cincinnati has produced some good tight ends.
Got some size on them too.
Mm. He can learn from two people, so hey.
Before we get too far ahead of the training wheels get in front of the bike, we do still, if I'm not mistaken, still have Joshua Simon.
Yeah, he on the practice squad.
Oh, okay.
So
actually, he ain't on no practice squad. Ain't nobody on nothing.
So he
at one team.
He's on the roster.
Yeah, so he can possibly be on the roster.
Where Mr. Charlie Warner at?
I think we still got him too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
yeah.
We really need tight ends at this point, do
we? But back on Thongalone boy up there in Baltimore.
They finna dick ride the shit out this shit, bro. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous.
you know what I'm saying. Everybody, I've been watching. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you again, Dan Orlowski supplied a distraction for the national media. You know what I'm saying? From the reality of what's really going on with Lamar Jackson. I mean, you know, you've had a multitude of personnel, offensive personnel, to leave that team. You know what I'm saying? And now, not only does all of that, you know, puts the spotlight on him, but it also puts the spotlight on the front office as well, because y'all got to hit on every draft pick of any offensive persuasion. Yeah, what is going on?
The hell's on you?
So you got a twin?
Got a doppelganger.
Right. What's going on, man? Yeah. Hello. What
Her doppelganger and took over.
Oh. You in here?
You can't have my Sonya.
No. Sonya.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
Oh, no. What's going on? I'm trying to. Wait a minute. No, what the?
What the hell happened?
I don't know. I don't know. On you? No, there you
What the hell?
It's on you?
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, all of a sudden, you multiplied. All of a sudden, it was 2, 3 of you.
Xfinity was trying to call me.
Ah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Mm.
But
But I'm just, you know, that's what the whole little situation, you know, because right now what you got is across the board, everybody's taking shots at Dan Orlowski. All right, you know, again, a added distraction, you know, from the massive reality of what's really going on. Because again, you know, the Ravens are they're gonna have to hit home runs on every pick, especially of the offense. You know, offensive line, you know, center, right guard, left tackle. You got to replenish the tight end room. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody in there except Mark Andrews.
Oh, damn.
Tight end 2 and 3 got the hell on.
you think they need depth of receiver too?
They need what?
You think they need depth of wide receiver too?
Yeah, they need a couple of receivers.
I need everything.
D-Hop gone. I mean, shit, ain't nobody in the receiver room except for Flowers and Bateman.
Yep. And you know they hate Mark Andrews, so
I don't think you're staying for the whole year.
Of course they do. They can't stand.
And they begged and paid him to stay.
Mm.
You know, just saying. I'm just saying. You know,
They have to go. They really have to nail this draft, bro.
yes. Offensively, yes.
It's gonna be a down year.
They effed up this draft, and if they effed up these draft picks, then that tell me everything I need to know.
Well, hell, they already messed up on a trade.
And let's know the Baltimore GM or whoever else, y'all finna catch hell, bro.
Stuff out in the truck. You gonna need something to watch tomorrow?
I mean, you know, you goes out and you hands Trey Henderson $119 million.
Right.
You know, and I'm still shaking my head at that.
Back out of a trade.
You You know what I'm saying? Um, now if there's ever they don't know what they're doing narrative that need to be handed out, the Baltimore Ravens.
Damn, right.
Give it to them. They would find us screw up.
The Baltimore Ravens. I'm just saying. You know, it is absolute buffoonery and clown show mockery that's going on, and they can mess around and they can give this imposter quarterback another $100 million if they want to. You gonna pay him? You finna pay him another $100+ million? You know what I'm saying? To not go to the Super Bowl, not make an AFC Championship game. I mean, because the window of opportunity for Lamar Jackson. Let's look at this for real now. The window of opportunity and his style of play, is slim and none. It is slim and none. I mean, you know, okay, Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, Denver, LA, Kansas City.
Don't forget Mahomes now. I'll take him on a broken leg.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Buffalo, New England. You know what I'm saying? That's 7 teams right there. That's 7 teams that have gotten better and are going to be, you know, and are going to be right back in the mix on next season. That's 7 teams in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and make it 8 and add Pittsburgh to that mix.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and now here it is. All right. Season over with, and you lead the coup that gets your Super Bowl winning soon to be a Hall of Famer head coach out the door, along with your offensive coordinator. And unbeknownst, because what you didn't expect when the new year turned, like somebody flipped the lights on at 3 a.m. and all the roasters scattered. That's how they were running up out of there to free agency. You know, what are you gonna do, Lamar Jackson? What are you gonna do? You got this widely known campaign of Lamar Jackson is the most disrespected football player in NFL history. The lies you tell. Because every bit of criticism. But look at him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The mere fact that there's a slew of quarterbacks that have gone to or won a Super Bowl and have you been like, that motherfucker won a Super Bowl? Well, what is your problem? That's a whole list. Okay?
Right.
Sam Darnold is a Super Bowl champion. Okay? That is a flat out egregious indictment on you, sir. And everybody that supports you with all the labels of pedestalness that y'all have bestowed on him. And in 8 years, he's only been to 1 conference championship. He's been wild card or divisional and out. He has 3 home playoff losses.
Yeah.
And the one person they talk about, what if he end up in the Super Bowl?
Listen. Fuck around with the fuck around and Josh Allen win the Super Bowl.
Ain't no more Lamar Jackson conversation.
You want to talk about the premium level of disrespect that is going to be coming from this red, old, gray bearded ass motherfucker that's talking to you right now.
And I dare any Jackson
the level of I'm talking about animalistic animosity and disrespect that is going to be displayed by me.
Let a quarterback who's not an elite quarterback win.
My point
Again, Sam Donald is a Super Bowl champion.
Right.
Jared Goff has been to a Super Bowl. Brock Purdy has been to a damn Super Bowl.
Burrow.
Drake May in his second year.
Yeah.
Bob. I'm just saying. Hey, Dan Orlovsky has supplied a healthy distraction from the obvious reality that is the imposter Lamar AAU Jackson. That's all this shit is. They gonna spend the rest of the week talking about Dan Orlovsky and won't now thing, not now noteworthy quarterback report will come out of Baltimore. Lamar Jackson was in the facilities, with the offensive coach staff, and doing some homework, getting some necessaries, self-scout. None of that. You won't hear none of that.
Know what they gonna report? How many cases of Sprite they got there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Right. The things that are not being reported.
Yep.
You hear Bo Nix over there in Denver. You know what I'm saying? Funded a trip. You know what I'm saying, with his offensive mates to his hometown to meet up and have meetings and talk about the book. He got a copy of the book from Sean, and they was all on a 2-week vacation together, and was in there doing homework.
That reminds you of Matt Ryan when he was a rookie.
Yeah, see that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Drake May spent a week with Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, you don't hear that kind of stuff with Lamar Jackson.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? A cat trying to get better. You don't hear that. That's my whole problem with that dude.
Right.
You don't hear him, hanging out with Steve Young or Joe or Doug Williams or Randall or Warren Moon or Peyton Manning. Okay, he had an interview conversation with Tom Brady. All right, but there was no report of him hanging out at Camp TB12. See what I'm saying? Josh Allen hung out with Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those type of things, man. You don't hear that out of coming out about Lamar Jackson.
He don't go out with his guys and throw the ball to them
right
in the off season.
But you'll get clips of him on TMZ coming out of Club Live in Miami. Or at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you at the food truck with 2 large plates. You know what I'm saying? Looking like Jackie Chan by the eyes.
Right.
Hi, at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I'm just saying.
Sounds like saying.
You know what I'm saying? Not the trying to be a Hall of Famer activity. Not hanging out with former guys that did it at a high level. You know what I'm saying? Working out with guys that did that. No, you don't hear those kind of reports out of Lamar Jackson. But yet, I'm a hater for pointing it out. I'm a hater for using what's video documented evidence of him losing, not being a good leader. Okay, and not living up to expectations. It was you people that put him ass cheeks on that pedestal. It was y'all that called him the dual threat God. It was y'all that crowned him the greatest mobile quarterback to ever fucking do it. Which is disrespectful in itself when he ain't, you want him to be the face of the league. Well, the face of the league has been up until this year, has been to every AFC championship game since he became a starter. And it's been to 5 Super Bowls and won 3.
Bro, I chose Mahomes on a leg that's still hurting over him.
It would be one thing if Lamar Jackson had that type of resume. But he don't. He don't. And when you go and you take the rankings of each phase of the team that he has had at his disposal and put it up against the results of seasons.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
He's a loser.
I mean, that's
I mean, you argue with your mama.
mm-hmm.
Boy,
Because what's on film and the results of years and in my Dennis Green voice, you are what your records say you are.
Right.
3
and 5 in the playoffs. You cannot argue that.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I hate even repeating it, but damn, bro, y'all threw a fucking parade for a 102 passer rating in week 3 against the Cleveland fucking Browns, bro.
Damn.
This is what y'all celebrating. Passer ratings in the season. Passer ratings.
I hope Todd Monken beat them down.
And Petty was a picture. Todd Monken taking the Cleveland Browns job. Fuck around with the fuck around, and Cleveland make the playoffs and Baltimore don't. All right. All right. I want to hear all the excuses. I want to know who y'all gonna blame. Because everybody that y'all have blamed is gone except for Mark Andrews and Zay Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna blame Sprite.
Okay. I want to know who y'all gonna let Cleveland make the playoffs and the Ravens don't. I'm gonna be like Drew McIntyre was in the middle of the ring holding up the show. I ain't going nowhere. I want to bring your ass with all your excuses.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's gonna be funny if
because I got a martyr bus size middle finger for you with them excuses.
Monken and John, how about all win this season? They're gonna say,
Dead ass. Man, look, I'm just saying, man. I mean, how many more excuses y'all gonna have? How many more people are gonna get the blame for him not winning? How many more times y'all gonna point the fingers everywhere else except the common denominator? Him. Y'all got a healthy distraction with Dan Orlovsky right now. They gonna talk about Dan Orlovsky from here to next week. They gonna use it to go back to the like your boy on ESPN on the Monday Night Crew Swagoo who went on this tirade about people disrespecting Lamar Jackson. Man, fuck you, fanboy. Because the reality is, he is Superman in the regular season. He is Ryan Leaf in the playoffs, and that is a absolute fact. Lamar Jackson is an absolute scrub in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
when the lights are the brightest, the stage is the biggest, and all that bad Barry Sanders goddamn impression he be doing gets shut down, and he has to actually be a quarterback,
He can't do it.
he gets exposed as the imposter that he is.
I feel bad for their head coach because he got to get blamed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is gonna be a 1 year the audition.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guarantee you right there, let them not make the playoffs or be wild card and out or divisional and out. They're gonna put his ass on the first thing smoking.
Oh, you know that.
It's over with. It's gonna be over with.
That's why I said.
That's why they dragging their feet. That's why they dragging their feet on this extension.
Oh, John, how about him munching win?
Dead ass.
Then what they gonna say? I'm gonna be monitoring that whole situation the whole season.
Yes. Gonna be looking at the Giants, gonna be looking at the Browns, gonna be looking and then turn around looking at what's going on in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be laughable.
Because I see a repeat of last season, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I see a repeat of last season.
Oh, you mean they're gonna get beat by some holy water?
Bruh.
Oh, you mean he giving out fake injuries?
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna get any better. Again, you just heard me name 8 teams over there in the AFC that are better than them right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're going to be better for the playoff experience, especially some of the younger cats. You know what I'm saying? Over there, I'm just saying.
As much as I hate the Patriots, Drake he gonna take them. They're gonna go back.
Yeah, he you know what I'm saying? They got the right people around him over there. You know what I'm saying? For them to experience that, you know, to go where they went and to have that experience, all right, you know what I'm saying? Vrabel too, for that matter.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, look at all the other teams you named. They all got experience.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be a tall mountain to climb, and the expectation is there. It is not just Super Bowl appearance. It is Super Bowl win or bust.
And don't let Mahomes come back fine.
Well, they get that. Yeah, I meant to mention that yesterday. There was a little update on him and his rehab. You know, his timetable is gonna be. They're gonna announce his strong timetable on next week on where he's gonna land on getting back on the field. You know what I'm saying? So and then it got to be good because Kelsey re-signed for 3 years.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because he wouldn't re-sign if he didn't think he was gonna come back.
Mm-hmm. Kelsey re-signed for 3 years, and then you bring in the Super Bowl MVP running back in Kenneth Walker.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's probably going to be some week 2 or 3 action. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what was saying the ground zero results of his operation and where he is in his rehab. You know what I'm saying? I'm judging by the things that are going on over there in Kansas City. He might be ready to start the season.
Hey.
You know.
I mean, it look like Andy Reid about to have some fun.
That damn got me a damn lot.
Yeah. I'm guessing Mucho is asking the question: do we trust Tua with several concussions over Penix.
Nah, he was saying we trust Tua over him
Oh,
with 7 concussions.
over
Oh,
Lamar. Oh, okay. I got it now. Oh
I
yeah,
trust Tua with a peak eye.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So that was my what I'm saying, outlook on the whole situation. I just think that that is a healthy distraction. They're going to be talking about Dan Orlowski for the next week, for the rest of this week on in the next week, just because the dude's in the building. But again, like I said, the things that are not being reported, what I'm saying, there's no report of him, what I'm saying, of him, kicking it with another Hall of Famer, getting, picking the brains of another Hall of Fame quarterback that did it at a high level, what I'm saying, trying to, progress himself, find a way to get better and be that consummate leader all around quarterback, not just a gimmick. It's just, it's gonna be fun. Fuck around. I'm gonna tell you though. The standard expectation. Let Malik Willis down there in Miami turn that
Ooh.
squad around and make the playoffs, and the Ravens don't. I'm just saying.
Let's watch the field. Don't get hurt now.
Yeah. I'm just saying. That's what it is. You ran everybody else out of the building. Like, it ain't my fault. I did my part. Okay, you really believe you done did your part? All right, okay. It is Super Bowl win or bust on the expectations for Lamar Jackson. Argue with your mama. Argue with your mama. I didn't put him on that pedestal. I didn't call him the GOAT or anything.
I've been broke and I've been rich. This is the
I mean, what I'm saying, I've been on this since 2021. I've been on this Lamar Jackson thing.
Right.
When this fan base here was, we need to give up 3 first-round picks and bring Lamar here and pay him $45 and $50 million a year to miss 6-7 games and not make the playoffs? No.
We had 57 sacks.
Y'all gotta stop playing Madden, bro.
We wouldn't even have the defense we got now.
Facts.
Stay off Madden. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts. Mucho, I'm gonna get with you because we need to do some technical things to get you, in the studio where we can pull the trigger on doing some UFL games. Yeah, that's a reminder to you too, Fresh, to go and log in to my StreamYard.
Oh yeah.
So I can add you to my destination, so we can be broadcasting out of this unit, be broadcasting things together. You know what I'm saying? On that right now, because we want to get into some of these UFL, scouting some of these UFL games and have that, you know what I'm saying? And on the programming note, next week will be the debut of the Almighty OG Raw Report, coming to you on Tuesday, which will be a wrestling show recapping Monday Night Raw, and talking some old school and historical wrestling tidbits and things of that nature. We're bringing that to the forefront. That's one of the new scopes that are coming into, the scheduling coming out of this camp. And as soon as we get Miss Madam situated, we gonna get this baseball show placed and moving. We got
to win.
Yes, we got some pop culture, if you will, getting to be set as soon as we work out the kinks and get all the way out of the creative room with it. The freshman is going to be at y'all on a premium level with this anime and movie segment type of things going on. Yes, we are
Yes, sir.
expanding. We are expanding. We got some stuff coming. You know, y'all stay tuned for tomorrow. Y'all pull up. It's gonna be an interesting conversation. What's your preference? Peter Warwick, Percy Harvin. That conversation will happen tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got, and
We're
don't
gonna talk a little wrestling tomorrow too.
I want. That's why I didn't pull the trigger on the show today, because you know what I'm saying, because the initial plan was, you know what I'm saying, with the national championship happening last night, you know, and trying to get, you know, this UFL coverage, you know what I'm saying, in place. And I figured that we would, you know what I'm saying, jump on that on next Tuesday, debut that show on next Tuesday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So trust me, I'm there with you.
We not gonna talk about Triple H as a whole because he is ruling WWE over there.
We're gonna slide the couch on in there and let you jump off. We because I'm there with you because he has dropped the ball on a lot of stuff over
I
the
never
last
would have
couple of
thought
years.
that, you know, looking at him back in the day wrestling, I would have never thought he'd be such a bad CEO. Cause damn,
Yeah, that's a 3-hour conversation.
yeah.
That's a 3-hour conversation. But that's what the Almighty OG Raw Report debuting next Tuesday, y'all, and we gonna have all of that in all its vigor and all of its historical impact and in conversations. Yeah, we gonna have some Holly Race for you, some Dirty Dick Murdoch, some Terry Funk conversations. Yeah, yes, and the real. There's some, you know, talk about some history, you know what I'm saying, and recapping Raw, and you know, getting y'all ready for WrestleMania. Yeah, we got all that.
And why the Braves losing to the Angels?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, they're 162 games. We can't win them all.
Yeah, I mean, now we third in the league. We third down in the standings.
You know, and we gonna get this other bus together and running for this you know, college football, you know, spring football talk.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff in the works, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? We do. And once again, I appreciate everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all pulling up, you know what I'm saying, on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who coming on later on tonight, but you know, Fresh, you know,
Yes, sir.
you were busy putting out some stuff on yesterday. Let the people, you know, let people know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, on, you know, the Almighty Network.
Yeah, I just dropped some more UFL week 2. Dropped that. Got some anime coming from. Well, it's gonna be on Saturdays, and I think I'm gonna start maybe dropping at least 2 Soul Eater episodes a week. You know what I'm saying? Just recapping that. And yeah, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep all the Falcon news and around the sports world going. Like we said, we're gonna have that wrestling coming pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, pop culture and all. So
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Yeah. Once again, the Almighty OG Raw Report will be debuting next Tuesday. Same time next Tuesday, 5 o'clock. Okay, wrestling content. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So y'all, pull up and be ready for that. Be doing live watch coverage on Monday Night Raw. You know what I'm saying. That's gonna start on next week. You know what I'm saying. You know, getting y'all ready for WrestleMania, SummerSlam. You know what I mean. Try to do Braves tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon, gonna try to do that. Gonna try to get y'all the Hawks game done this week. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? Miss White Network is be a little busy.
Oh yeah, tomorrow will be I think the players and the coaches meeting. I mean,
everybody reporting for voluntary OTA.
I
they
gotta say
have some
OTA.
they'll
Yeah.
have some interviews with the coaches and the players tomorrow.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
nice.
one
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock and one at 11:15.
So about
So
an hour apart.
we will be recapping all of that on tomorrow on Wicked Win Sports T. Sports T Dummy of the Week, y'all. Y'all pay attention. There are a few nominations.
What happened with Don Stanley?
Huh?
What happened with Don Stanley? Cause I saw something about her earlier, but I just didn't get a chance to read it.
A lot of people are still on the confrontation between her and Gina Oriema.
Oh, okay.
And then you add to that this bad loss against UCLA.
Yeah.
So that'd be something else. That could be a topic on tomorrow as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We can get into that. A lot of people, probably, people are falling on the, either or side of the Geno confrontation. And a lot of people, the backlash of, losing back-to-back years, losing bad in national championship. We gonna have that conversation tomorrow as well, along with Percy Harvin or Peter Word. What's your flavor?
The migraine.
Hey man, look, we gonna keep it A. We gonna keep it dirty, most nobly, keep it real with ourselves. Let your next choice be your best choice for the matter, the freshman, young knight, the OG, aka Mr. White. Y'all have a blessed afternoon.
Peace.
Yes.